In today's episode, we're going to be reading some more fun but also concerning Reddit stories, and I hope you're excited. It's a beautiful day today and it's going to be a super fun episode. If you guys have a good time today, make sure you like and also subscribe, and let's get into it. Enjoy, guys. The first one that we're going to read today is called, Am I Wrong for Uninviting My Future Mother-in-Law to My Wedding Because Her Actions Killed My Cat? Oh god. Long story short, not that close to her, but her and my future husband are close. Wedding's in 6 months. My childhood cat that I've had for 10 years, strictly indoors, only been outside within netted balcony. Mother-in-law offered to sit while we went away. Strongly believes that cat should be outdoors. We live in a busy suburb next to a highway. She lets my cat out and my cat gets hit by a car and dies. Oh my god. No. People are telling me that I'm overreacting, but I'm standing my ground. I know my future husband is in an awkward position at the moment, but I can tell that he's choosing her side. I might be emotional enough to just call it off. Edit, my mother-in-law said, I'm sorry, but cat shouldn't be trapped indoors. No. Has the audacity to say that? She deserves to be able to explore. How was I supposed to know that she would get hit by a car? Oh, this is so awful. It's unfair for you to decide to cut me off, my son has to say. She never really apologized either. How could she not apologize? Oh my god, how could she not apologize? Edit number 2, I did know how she felt about cats being outdoors. I was reluctant to let her cat sit, but my future husband suggested that I give her a chance in an attempt to bond. I thought it was a step in the right direction to become family. Boy, was I wrong. I'm so sorry, OP, and I'm sorry everybody that this is the way that we're starting the episode. I feel like we already need to read something wholesome. I can't believe she never even apologized, OP. That's despicable, messed up behavior. Ew. And also, you're saying that your partner is sort of on her side? Yeah, this comment, I would not be able to forgive her because it wasn't an accident. It was her opinionated arrogance. Your cat's been an indoor cat its entire life. It doesn't know how to avoid a busy road. I'm so sorry, OP. The comment under that says this 100%. Not to mention when OP gives rules for cat sitting, anybody cat sitting should follow those rules. Mother-in-law has just proven that she's never going to be trustworthy and always going to try and override OP. I'm so sorry, OP, for your loss. Yeah, and also then she didn't even apologize. What sort of an awful person is this? Ew. Imagine you're pet sitting for somebody and it leads to their pet getting killed, and what, you don't even apologize at all? Are you a human being with emotions? What are you talking about? And also, if your partner's not on your side, OP, I wouldn't even marry him. Yeah, the comment under that one, she would be uninvited from my life permanently. And if my fiance supported her and not me, he'd be going too. If it was an accident, then yeah, I'd forgive with an apology. But deliberately letting an indoor cat out next to a highway is murder. Yeah, that's so revolting. I've got Nez, Jin and Chia in the room with me at the moment. I can't even imagine if somebody looked after them and then let them out. Yeah, like that comment said, they'd be out of my life permanently. You can't really ever forgive something like that. And also, what, is this the end of it? Like, did she just get away with doing that without any consequences? Yeah, and this comment, leave, it'll always be her before you, no matter what, and this is your proof. Yeah, like if your fiance's not taking your side on this, he's not going to take your side on anything, OP. Yeah, and also this comment, my cats are my children. I'd never speak to her again. Yeah, please don't, OP. Ah, what an aggravating way to start the episode. These comments too, why is your fiance not backing you up on this? Because mummy is apparently all that matters. Yeah, what a joke. Get rid of both of them, OP. Okay, this one's too much. I feel like we need to move on. Once again, I'm so sorry, OP. Of course you're not in the wrong. It's messed up that your mother-in-law is getting away with this, OP. And yeah, absolutely never talk to her again, OP. Like, I barely even feel like that's an option anymore. You don't want a person like this in your life, OP. The top comment says, if you don't want to invite her, don't marry her son. It'll never last. Post number 2. Am I the a-hole for starting the divorce process after finding out that my daughter isn't mine? My life feels like a bad drama show at the moment. For some context, me, 33 male, and my wife, 30 female, have been married for 7 years, and what I thought was our daughter is 3. Looking back, this all started after my wife gave birth to her daughter. She suddenly became a lot more affectionate to me and was a lot more active with me in the bedroom. She also made my favorite desserts a lot more often. She's a fantastic baker. I, of course, didn't suspect anything, since even prior to her pregnancy there were no signs of cheating, but it could also possibly be that I just didn't look close enough into it. Well, this whole fiasco started 2 weeks ago after a day out with her daughter, and she just sat me down in the evening and came clean about the fact that her daughter wasn't mine. Her waterworks, of course, also started, and apparently it was a guy from the gym, and it lasted a month before he disappeared on her after he found out that she was pregnant. Oh, I'm so sorry, OP. Honestly, even typing this now I feel like crying since I thought I did everything perfect, but she still cheated. As much as I wish I could say I had a stone face or something, I just started crying and she tried to comfort me, but I just pushed her away. I felt so disgusted with her. After I calmed down a bit, I just grabbed my jacket and I left for a hotel, and while I was leaving she just begged and pleaded me to forgive her and that I was the only father that her daughter knew. After crying myself to sleep in the hotel the next day, after I turned my phone back on, I'd seen that she'd blown up my phone and I didn't read any of it and I just blocked her. After having a little bit of breakfast, contacted a lawyer to start the divorce process, and at work I just asked for some time off and my boss gave me a month off. By the evening my mum and sister were calling me on her behalf and were on her side, and that just hurt me even more. They were on her side? What? While I'm not proud to admit it, I did drink myself to sleep that night. After that night I started staying with my friend and my mum and sister kept spamming and calling me. A few days later she probably got the divorce papers. My mum just sent me a long text that to summarize was that I should step up and forgive her and not abandon my daughter, and that she would disown me if I went through with the divorce. What? My sister and mum are against me divorcing her, but my best friend and his wife are saying that I have the right to not want to be with her or take care of the kid. Yeah, of course, OP. I'm split on this. On one hand, I did raise the baby for 3 years. On another hand, I don't know if I could, in the right mind, raise the reminder of my wife's affair. Edit number 1, to put some context, my sister is infertile, so I think that's also partly why my mum doesn't want me to continue the divorce, since she will lose her grandchild. Your mum and your sister need to stay out of it, OP. They shouldn't even be involved in it even a little bit. That's so infuriating. They're only making it even more hard. The top comment says, "You're not wrong, OP. She only stopped the affair because he split after finding out that she was pregnant, and only after a month. She was already sleeping with him without protection. I smell BS. What would she have done if he had taken responsibility for the child? Most likely run off with the gym guy. You're her backup after he left her. I'm so sorry that this happened to you, OP. You can still be in the child's life, but I'd get into therapy before making any other decisions. But the divorce is 100% justified, not the a-hole." Yeah, and the comment under that, "You're her backup after he left her." Bingo, OP represents stability. The gym guy was fun. If he didn't split, the affair would have continued. If he had taken responsibility for the child, OP would already be divorced. I said in the last episode I'm so sick of reading about awful cheating people, but guess what? They're here again. Yeah, and also this comment, "Not the a-hole. Your wife also lied to you every single day for 3 years." The comment below that one says closer to 4. He went through her pregnancy and all that entails being lied to as well. Yeah, and also this comment, "Ask your sister if she'd raise her husband's affair, baby. And ask your mum if that's what she did to your dad, and that's why they're so supportive of cheating." Yeah, the fact that the sister and the mum are also getting involved in it too is so bad. Like, OP's dealing with enough here. He doesn't need his mum and his sister making it even worse. OP does have an update here. "Hello everybody, first off I want to say that I'm high on emotion and I'm drunk while typing this, so excuse any writing mistakes. Also, I want to thank everybody that supported me and sent me nice messages. Now onto the update. After seeing a lot of advice, I decided to meet up with my wife in a cafe today. My best friend and his wife were there as well, just in case she tried to pull anything. I'm just going to keep it short. She tried apologizing and I just didn't want to hear it, and asked what I wanted to ask, why she cheated and if she had already done a DNA test like I suspected, and the reason she gave is the main reason why I'm drunk in my best friend's guest room. She cheated because the guy was attractive and she made a mistake. Isn't that a big arch? Give somebody all that you have and one attractive dude comes over and screws you right over. And yeah, she already has taken the DNA test and my daughter isn't mine, and I'm still going to take a DNA test for proof in court, and as well to just make peace with it. I also blocked my mum and my sister, and I'll probably give my mum a visit in the coming week to give her a piece of my mind. Yeah, that's about it. My wife got with the guy because he was attractive. Ain't that a big arch? I'm sorry if this isn't the update that you wanted to hear. Also, for everybody planning to say for me to reconcile with her, go and you know what yourself unless you know what I'm feeling at the moment. Don't take the moral high ground. Oh yeah, of course don't do that, OP. Never talk to her again, and also good job with blocking your mum and your sister too. That was definitely a good move. I can't believe the audacity of them supporting the cheater and only piling onto the stress that you have at the moment, making it even harder for you. Oh, it's so sad, and I'm so sorry, OP. You don't need any of these people. Wow, it's already been such a wild episode. The next one's called, "Am I the a-hole for giving my wife my honest opinion? I, male 39, have been with my wife, female 38, since we were in college. My wife lately started a new lifestyle, I guess, that she believes in no deodorant and no shaving and shower only if gets dirty, no makeup and no wearing nice clothes. She doesn't have depression or anything. It started when she joined a new yoga class. I never commented because she's a grown woman and she can do whatever she wants to with her body. She asked me today how I feel about her new me. I told her it doesn't matter how I feel as long as it makes her happy. She kept on asking, but I want to know how you feel. Eventually I said, you really want to know how I feel? I miss the woman that I fell in love with. She used to dress nice and smell great and shower every day and wear makeup and brush her hair. I really don't like this whole all-natural thing, but again, not my decision, so I have no saying. She started crying and called me an insensitive, vain jerk, and now doesn't talk to me. Was I a jerk when she wanted my opinion? Okay, so there's an update too. Okay, thank you for your comments and your direct messages. My apologies about my terrible punctuations. Some people asked if she ever sought out therapy after our failed fertility journey. No, she didn't. It really hit me, and I never noticed how it affected her. She still gets upset over pregnancy announcements from even strangers, and avoids baby showers too. Anyway, I decided to have a chat with her, and she said that she's been watching a lot of videos and thinks all the chemicals caused her infertility. I was 100% wrong. It wasn't the yoga class. She was following some stuff that she watched about detoxing her body from chemicals. She said that she feels like she's not a woman because she can't give me kids. I told her that I don't want to have kids anymore and that I'm content with our decision. I'm not sure why she thought doing that to her body could help. She said that I've been distant and not affectionate anymore. I laughed and said it has nothing to do with not having kids. It has to do with your detox. I told her, you've done nothing wrong. Why are you punishing and detoxing your body? We're gonna meet a counselor soon. For now, yeah, she showered and brushed her hair, haha. We went for mini golf and brunch. Yeah, I was a mega a-hole, I admit. Interesting. I don't know if I feel like you were an a-hole, OP. Yeah, like this comment says, you'd be a jerk if you lied to her. She asked you for your opinion and you did just give it. If she didn't want you to be honest, then she shouldn't have asked. Yeah, I don't feel like you were in the wrong, OP. It does sound like everything sort of worked out though, so that's good. Yeah, like this comment says, this is a positive outcome. You love each other, communicate, and are committed to fixing things. You'll be fine, and maybe kids will happen one day. Yeah, and this comment too, not an a-hole, just understandably clueless. I say that in the gentlest possible way. I'm glad that you seem to be finding a way forward. Yeah, 100%. The next one that we're going to read is on the relationship subreddit. My sister-in-law keeps the gifts I get my nieces for herself. I, 34 female, have 2 teenage nieces that I frequently buy gifts for. They're stuff that teens like to have, like jewelry and Lululemon clothing and bags. They pick them out and are very sweet and appreciative. This past weekend, the girls were visiting with their mum, 30s, and my brother, their dad. I noticed their mum had one of the belt bags that I'd gifted my niece, as well as a bracelet that my other niece had asked for Christmas. I ended up giving the girls some bags they wanted for school, and one of my nieces said, "Mum, you're not taking this one this time." My sister-in-law laughed and said, "Oh, true, I did steal your other one." My nieces told me later that she frequently takes the gifts that I give them and keeps them for herself. And this isn't just borrowing. She'll tell my nieces that the other clothes were lost or she accidentally donated them or something, and then wear them herself. Wow, that's so bad. Or she'll take the bags and refuse to give them back and tell them that they have enough. I'm actually really annoyed by this. They make plenty of money and she can buy her own stuff. Plus, these are gifts selected specifically for my nieces. Any ideas on how to address this with her without starting a huge fight? Update, thank you for all the great advice and suggestions. I ended up speaking to my brother when he called me about something unrelated. I mentioned it to him and that it bothered me. He initially was surprised and said that they share stuff all the time and assumed that they were joking about it. But I told him the girls told me later that she'd take stuff, tell them that she accidentally donated it or threw it out, and then wear it herself, and that they were upset about it. He believed it and apologized and said that he'd take care of it. Tonight, my nieces sent me selfies with all of their reclaimed goods. They said that she wasn't mad but tried to play it off like she was only taking stuff that didn't fit or they never wore or used. So I'll probably take all the advice to gift them experiences or money next time. Thanks again. Wow, that's so bad. Oh no, you've got enough. I'm gonna keep this one. The absolute audacity. There's a comment that says, my mum was the exact same. I wish somebody stood up for us. As an adult, after decades of this, I'm low contact and my sibling is no contact. She made us feel like she didn't think that we deserved as nice of a life as she did, or nice gifts because she brought us into this world. Yeah, like OP said, I'm so sorry. Yeah, how bloody awful. But yeah, you did handle this super well, OP, and at least it's all sorted out now. The next one's called, am I the gay hoe for telling my girlfriend that she gave me the ick at family dinner? I'm 32 male dating my girlfriend Jenny, 27 female, for almost a year now, and we've met each other's families. Jenny is an only child of an Asian family, while I'm half and half with one younger sister, Anna, 21 female. Anna and I are close despite our age gap. Our parents both work demanding jobs and I would babysit and chaperone for many of her bratty teen years. In recent months, I've noticed that whenever Anna comes up in conversation, Jenny would joke about how Anna is overly spoiled by my parents and I, and how we've created a princess. Last weekend at a family dinner with my parents, I felt like Jenny was overly grilling Anna on school and dating and life. At one point, Anna was telling a story about how a first date gave her the ick by not pulling out his wallet after their meal and letting her foot the full meal. Jenny laughed and said that not every man will treat her to dinner like her brother would, and that you need to lower your standards. I wasn't happy with that comment, as it sounded like my sister didn't deserve to be treated with basic respect, but also I didn't want to embarrass Jenny. Jenny then went on to talk about how that would have never happened to her, as men see her as high value. I don't know what about this comment just pissed me off, but I said that she was giving me the ick and to stop stop talking to my sister like that. The argument that we had when we got home was massive, and Jenny told me that I was overreacting to an innocuous comment, and I would make a terrible father because I'd always favor my sister over everybody else. I'm shocked at being called a terrible father, and honestly, I still don't think I was wrong, but I need another opinion. No, I don't feel like you're wrong, OP. That's so bad. Oh, I'm high value, and you're not. Get out of here with that crap. What an embarrassing thing to say at a family dinner. And also, you're not favoring your sister over everybody else. You're just not being mean to her for no reason like your girlfriend is. Like, what actually did your sister do? Nothing, right? She was only telling a story. Yeah, like this comment says, not the a-hole. It's like she's trying to compete with your sister. I would have already gotten rid of her. The comment below that one says, any girl that refers to herself as high value in a conversation is an ick. Doing it while also letting your younger sibling know it's because they aren't high value is just cruel. And by the way, nobody of real class or substance would ever think that. Look at the people you truly admire in life. They don't usually go around telling others they're winners and that other people aren't. They're worth admiring for their actions and their words. She doesn't appear to have done anything that makes her something of value. Not the a-hole. Yeah, like nice guys. If you're a nice person, you don't have to say that you're a nice person. And you don't have to put other people down and say they're a bad person and that you're a nice person. Like how if this person was a high value person or whatever that even means, yeah, they probably wouldn't be putting other people down like this. Yeah, no, you're not the a-hole, OP. That's super cringe. Like, so unbelievably cringe to say that. It's the exact same as nice guys. Like, oh, I'm a nice guy and I'm an alpha male and I'm so cool and I'm high value. Unlike all of these other chads. It's so lame and such a red flag, and that's definitely enough for today. What an episode. That was so fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've got something wholesome to show you before we go. My friend drunk called her boyfriend while he was dead asleep at 3 in the morning because she didn't feel good, and he drove over an hour to come pick her up because he didn't want her going to bed upset. He wasn't even annoyed or mad in the slightest. It was the most pure thing I've ever witnessed. Wow, that's so cute. Oh, it's 3 in the morning. My partner is upset. Say no more. I'll be right there. And this one too. My cat's become obsessed with sitting in front of my Zoom calls and has now perfected the art of glaring straight down the camera. That's so cute. What a beautiful cat. Hello, I'm also on your Zoom call. Who are we talking to today? Beautiful little kitty cat. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful time today. And if you did, make sure you let me know down below in the comment section, and also like and subscribe. And the comment of the day today, goes to Insanity Gear. During the outro, I always like to say bye with Vincey. Usually my cats all look at me weird, but today no one even moved. I think they're getting used to it. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for doing that. You and your cat say goodbye to the episodes. That's so wholesome. I really appreciate that. And thank you for watching the videos too. And also thank you for making it to the end of the episodes. That's so awesome. And thank you all for the support, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Make sure you look after yourself and make sure you have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day. And you know what I'm about to say because I say it every single day. Bye!